Take a deep breath in and just exhale the whole day. Breathe in your current space and exhale your whole day. I don't care what kind of day it's been, if it's been fabulous, if it's been awful, if it's been good, whatever it's been, just exhale it. Hand it over. Let the angels breathe it in and transmute it into light. And for your own consciousness, invite your angels, invite your guides, invite your divine goddess energy, invite the ascended masters to join you in meditation. And we say for your own consciousness so that you become aware that they do like to join you in meditation and to accompany you in your journeys into the spirit realm and into self. And just breathe. Breathe nice and deep. Fill up your lungs. And exhale the day. Exhale the people. Exhale the places. Exhale all of the tensions and the stresses of the day. And let all of your energy consolidate. Get present. Gather yourself unto yourself. And just focus on your breathing. Just breathe nice and deep. And when we breathe for meditation purposes, we inhale through the nostril. Keep your mouth slightly open and exhale through your mouth. You may find when you breathe properly that you feel a little bit dizzy. Allow your jaw to be relaxed and become aware of how much tension you hold in your face muscle. So just allow your jaw to relax, mouth slightly open. Remember, when you're asleep, your jaw opens slightly anyway in the relaxed state, and you sometimes drool while you sleep. Or you salivate excessively and then you drool while you sleep. So for meditation, you will not be drooling, but have your mouth slightly open. Did that wake you all up? Yes, Spirit has a sense of humor. You even snore with your mouth slightly open while you sleep. But what's important is that while you sleep and your body is at rest, your soul self, that does not require rest, is able to travel, is able to journey into other realms, usually the astral plane, in order to set straight the affairs of the day, or to conjure up solutions to old problems, to meet with people, to fight with people, and to bring back into your consciousness information as a dream. We even travel to the astral realms, into the ashrams of angels and ascended masters, in order to learn. The shamans believed that the physical plane was the space of physical work only, and that they went home during the sleep state in order to learn, to grow, to bring back information that may be implemented on the physical plane in what they believed and what the Buddha agreed to be the illusionary state. You are here for 2 minutes out of all eternity. This is the illusionary state. There is nothing real about the physical plane other than the life force that you are, journeying through it. Meditation is the opportunity to be at rest on the physical plane and to journey home on the spiritual plane. It is the opportunity to nourish your spiritual body, mental body, emotional body, and physical body with new energy. We have talked about grounding your physical body in the past, and it is important to note that when you ground or anchor your physical body and the auric field around it, you are effectively giving your physical body the message that it is safe, that it may be in a space of stillness and quiet, supported by gravity, while I, the soul, travels beyond the physical, is liberated and set free in the realms of the imagination, in the realms of spirit, and in the realms of the astral self. One of the other purposes of meditation is beyond bringing your mind to stillness and quiet, is to acknowledge self. To acknowledge is to act like I know, to perform from my knowing. So meditation is the practice of acknowledging self, getting to know self and acting on that knowing. To work with your intuition or your inner voice, and to be quiet enough to feel, hear, and sense your inner knowledge or wisdom. Again, when we ask for you to ground yourself, and you will notice that your energy system is becoming grounded as I speak, we are asking that your entire auric field, from the 12th chakra, approximately 20 centimeters above the top of your head, all the way down to the earth chakra, approximately 12 centimeters below the soles of your feet, are fully connected and aligned. So just for a moment, let's connect with the chakra above the top of your head, which is usually seen to be platinum in color, or gold for those who term it the consciousness of Christ, the consciousness of the Master, the Buddha consciousness, the Muhammad consciousness, the Goddess consciousness. So from that platinum or gold, however you see it is perfectly acceptable, 12th chakra, all the way down from the outermost body of your auric field to the lowest chakra, your base chakra, and from there down into the ground to the earth star chakra. We are grounding your master consciousness into your earth plane identity consciousness and into the earth, so that I am is fully anchored and supported by the earth energy in a state of rest, and the rest of I am may journey forth in meditation. So getting more and more grounded, fully present, being very conscious of your breathing, conscious of the air around you. Bring your attention to your heart center, the 4th chakra, in the center of the breastbone. The heart center is usually visualized as a flower or ball of energy that has 12 petals or 12 spokes. The colors associated with it are usually green or pink. Like all chakras, it flows outward from the front of your body and outward from the back of your body, and is centered beautifully along the energy spine, running from the top of your head down to the ground. Focus your attention here. Visualize it as clearly as you can, in whatever color comes to you. And if you can, visualize the 12 petals. Imagine it as a beautiful, fully open flower with 12 petals glowing in the center of your chest. The heart center is the mediating center. It is the chakra at which all of the human chakras come into direct conflict and harmony with your soul chakras. In today's meditation, we are going to draw the energy of the human chakras and the soul chakras together in the heart center and ensure that they are synchronized, that they are in fact in harmony. The purpose of the meditation is purpose. Everyone who passes through the center asks, "What is my purpose?" And no matter how often we say, your purpose is to breathe in love and breathe out love. Every human wants a doing, acting purpose. Every human wants a pathway from which or on which they may express their passion. Every human wants a result-oriented purpose. Breathing in love and breathing out love is not enough. And yet it is the greatest challenge for all incarnated beings. And there, in the center of your heart, in the center of your physical body, at that middle point of your own personal cross of upper and lower bodies and left and right bodies, lies the answer. There, at the core of your being, where your creativity and passion and all of your natural, innate, intuitive resources meet with your human identity, is the answer. So focus closely. Pay attention. Visualize your heart chakra in as much detail as possible. Each of those 12 petals represents an attribute, an aspect of yourself. On the human plane, you have used those 12 petals to describe, in the Western ideology, the zodiac signs. You have used those 12 petals to describe several systems of 12, 12 planets, 12 months, 12 sacred contracts. Each of those petals has been used to define you in your birth chart. Each of those petals has been used to define your time instead of your timing. But at the center of those petals is you. So imagine for a moment the point at which those 12 petals meet. Like a beautiful flower, and the center is a different color. The nature of the center of that flower is completely different from the attributes, the character, the nature of the petals. The petals, after all, only help to define or express the core of the being. Look closely, and however the center of that flower looks to you, allow it. You have been told that your heart center holds all of your feelings. You have been told that your heart center shows your heartbreak and betrayal, reflects your joys and carefreeness in the world. And just for a moment, we want you to forget about that and visualize instead that there, in the center of your being, is a long line that curves upward, very much like an egg timer, where it curves upward from the center of your heart all the way up to your crown, and it curves its way down. There is no such thing as a straight line in the universe, so it does not surprise us that you cannot draw one. It curves all the way down from that center of your being to your feet, and from there to your earth star chakra, and from your crown chakra all the way up to your master consciousness chakra. Imagine, if you will, that you have a large wave, and the shape of a wave is very much like an S that replicates itself into infinity. All energy moves in waves. You have a wave form flowing both upward and downward from your heart center. This is the vertical wave. You simultaneously have energy flowing into and out of your heart center through your auric bodies. Exactly the same waveform that crosses the vertical at the center of your heart on the horizontal plane. And if you are able to see them both simultaneously, you have a wavy cross, hence the crux of the matter, there at the center of your heart. We have now connected all of your upper chakras to your heart center, all of your lower chakras to your heart center, and all 12 of the bodies of your auric field, both left and right of you, to your heart center. You are, however, a multi-dimensional being, and we must, in order to connect past and present into now timing, put in a third horizontal plane waveform that goes from the front view to the back view, meeting the existing cross at the heart view. And if you are able to see this form as an aerial view, you will see that you now have a multi-dimensional cross at the core of your heart, connecting all that is you to the now. These are the lines along which the energy will run as we work. This is a structure we want you to be able to see as and when you choose to focus on your heart's desire. We only have one more connection to make. All the way up from your heart center, beyond the 12th chakra, beyond even your imagination, sits the 22nd chakra of Source, the God chakra, the Alpha and the Omega chakra. Imagine for a moment that it is no more than a meter above the top of your head. It is not a long way to God. You may see it as any color you wish. For those of you who have read the classifications, it is simply another shade of platinum. It is the highest chakra. It is the chakra of attunement to God. It is the chakra of attunement to universal intelligence and wisdom. It is the chakra of attunement to all that is and isn't yet. And there in your mind, I want you to set a clear intention to connect your heart center directly to the 22nd chakra as it sits no more than a meter above the top of your head. This is not an exercise in going fishing. You do not have to cast out a line. Simply ask for it. See it. Know that this connection exists, whether you acknowledge it or not. It just is. It is where you come from, long before you were a soul, long before you were intended. It is where you existed, where you began, and it is who you are. So in your mind's eye, see a clear line of light flowing down from the source chakra to your heart center, and feel it anchoring you above, even as you are grounded below. Be gentle with yourself. Be kind to yourself. Allow your guides and angels to help you with this connectedness. So many of you believe that you are not deserving of this connection, this direct communion with God. And yet, it is the one communion, the one connection that is never betrayed, that is never lost, and never broken. So see it and feel it as clearly as you can. And remember the feeling of it. So when you are striding through your daily life, you may stop for a moment, breathe in deeply, and feel it, remember it, acknowledge it. It will immediately ground you both to the heavens and the earth. And of course, it is our intention that it will remind you to breathe in love and breathe out love, thereby fulfilling our purpose, yours and ours, while you fulfill your purpose, yours and ours. We are funny, are we not? No. Okay. Don't smile in meditation. Don't take it so seriously. Really. You work too hard at this. You are spirit. You are light. You must remember to be this, even in meditation. When you are burdened in meditation, how will you feel us? How will you feel God flowing from that 22nd chakra all the way through into your heart? So feel free to smile. Feel free. Lighten up. Feel. And if we make you laugh in meditation, that too is okay. It is your joy that is coming through. It is permissible to be happy and silent and still. It is permissible for your heart to blossom with joy as you focus your heart and mind on God, or being with yourself. It is permissible to rest in your joy. And now that we have accomplished that connection, and we are fully connected on all sides, bring your attention back to the soles of your feet, to where you are fully grounded. See the earth itself, an entire planet at your disposal. See yourself standing on the earth, feeling its support. And remind yourself, I am here on the planet Earth. This earth requires my support, even as I receive support from it. And consider for a moment that this Earth Star Chakra holds a multitude of opportunities for you to serve, for you to be purposeful, step by glorious step. How you choose to live, how you choose to be in harmony with the planet itself, how you utilize the resources of this planet are part of your purpose. If you use it or abuse it is part of your purpose. There is nothing, absolutely nothing, that you are, that you feel, that you think, and that you do on this earth plane that does not impact on the earth plane itself, even as it impacts on you. Even as you have a mutually agreeable relationship with the heavens, so too do you have a mutually beneficial relationship with the earth. It is the earth that provides all of the ingredients for every breath you take. So here, in your Earth Star Chakra, ask yourself, what purpose do I serve? Step by glorious step on the earth plane. What little thing may I do each day? What little thing may I be each day to serve this purpose. And even as you contemplate that, pull the energy upward from the earth itself. Green, brown, strong energy. Let it flow all the way up into your base chakra. And this is the chakra of identity. There in the groin, the space of birthing, the space of renewal, the space of family and tribe, the space of sex, money and power. Bring the earth energy into and establish your belonging. I am here, an incarnated being. I have chosen this body for this lifetime. I use it well. Some may say I abuse it well. It is a choice. Here, in the base chakra, become aware of what purpose you serve in managing, guiding, and directing this body's actions on the earth plane. Are you utilizing this body for its highest good, to its best possible potential? Are you serving it well, even as it serves you? Is your relationship with this body mutually beneficial? Or are you just human enough to take it for granted? Have you forgotten that it needs a great deal of oxygen? Have you forgotten that it is 2/3 water, like the planet? Have you forgotten that it requires a specific dosage of healthy food on a daily basis? And have you forgotten that, like the planet, it has cycles and seasons? That the transformation of your consciousness will impact on the well-being of your body. Be in your body for a moment. Feel it well. The human plane encourages you to feel your body only when you are in pain. The joy of swinging your arms and dancing. The joy of being able to bend over and stand up again. Of being able to hop, skip, and run. These are aspects of your body you do not acknowledge, and you do not see that it serves your purpose. Without this body, you cannot possibly be present and able to fulfill any other purpose. So just for a moment, what is your purpose in being in this body? What is your body's purpose? You have chosen your gender this lifetime. What purpose does that serve for you? And what purpose are you serving for others of your gender? You have chosen a body with which to work this lifetime. in order to acquire the prosperity that lays the foundation for your abundance? What is the mutually beneficial purpose of that? Are you getting the message yet? There is purpose in everything, just as there is divine purpose in no things. Joy is purposeful. And while that sinks into your bloodstream, bring the earth energy up from your base chakra into your sacral chakra. This is the chakra of procreation and creativity, the chakra of free will, the chakra of sacred contracts, soulmate relationships, the chakra of sensuality. It is the chakra of knowing on the earth plane, directly connected to your third eye chakra. In women, it is the chakra of the womb. It is the container of the life that they will bring forth. This is the only chakra that has the power to drain you of your vitality when all of the other chakras are full. This chakra can drain you of the vitality in all other chakras when it is needy on any plane. When you are scared and unable to make a decision, this chakra drains the energy from your crown and third eye. When you are in pain, confused, and feeling betrayed by a sacred contract, this chakra drains the energy out of your solar plexus and your heart. And when you are scared because you have money problems, this chakra drains the energy out of all of your chakras, but especially the base chakra. The sacral chakra is powerful. Just let the earth energy flood into it. And ask yourself, what is the purpose of my connection to every person in my life right now? How do I serve them and allow them to serve me? Who am I being? From where are my decisions being made? Are they coming from my creativity and my joy and my desire to fulfill the highest good of all parties? Or they're coming from my fear? Am I serving any purpose for myself by being present with my creative force, by being present with my vitality, by being present? What have I hidden in my womb that will never see the light of day, that I will never birth into the world and allow to blossom? How am I inhibiting my natural innate creativity so that my purpose, however it chooses to be expressed, is never fully realized? It is in the sacral chakra that we use free will to limit self. It is in the sacral chakra that we choose our victimhood and the wounded child and the saboteur and the prostitute. It is in the Sacral Chakra that we create the image of self that we choose to implement in the world while hiding our inner selves. It is from here that the performance in the mask is born. And beyond all of that, what is your purpose? And how are you fulfilling the purpose of your connectedness in the world? Are you connecting to all of these contracts from the inside or the outside? And are they seeing you as you are on the inside or just from the outside? What are the degrees of connectedness that you are alive? And here in your Sacral Chakra, do you ever stop to consider that you are part of an entire network of souls, a community of beings who are all ultimately serving the same purpose? Sacral Chakra is also the chakra of passion, creative passion, co-creative force. What are all of the innate skills and talents that you have brought with you to the physical plane? Do you smell better than most? Are you able to discern the different ingredients of one specific scent? Do you draw better than most? Do you have a keener ear? Do you have a healing touch? Do you have a voice that speaks to the hearts of people? What are these innate talents that you hold in your body? And by innate, we mean flow through you naturally, easily. What are these innate skills? This knowledge that moves you and fulfills you and serves others as it flows through you. Do you have a good ear for music, tones, an eye for good color? Can you see the full picture even when you are given just a tidbit of it? Are you able to understand the human psyche without fully delving into it? Can you empathize with others without hearing the context? Are these your passions? Can you make things grow? Can you plant God's own garden? Can you reap His harvest? Is every little thing you touch turning to gold? Do you have a generosity of spirit that creates a ripple effect, that enhances the lives of others and uplifts them, whether you are there to see the result or not? Are these not your passions? What are you able to do and be when you bring all of your sensory perceptual tools and your mind into harmony? You don't need faith to be full of talent. And you don't need to create masterpieces to express your talent or to be successful at it. Your talents are who you are, those natural abilities that uplift and create joy and bring other people, other souls, closer to being themselves. Can you pick up a crystal and feel it and talk to it? Can you pick up any object and know that it requires healing? And when you meet a total stranger, do you feel like giving and open your mouth to say exactly what they need to hear? These too are natural talents and skills, not just of passion, but of compassion. Are you able to lend a helping hand, lend a helping ear, lend a helping voice? Are you willing to speak for the voiceless? Are you willing to offer comfort and solace? Are you willing to stand alone in the midst of all other crises and be strong for yourself and others? These too are passions. These too are talents. These too declare your innate strength. There is so much of you that you do not see, that you discount, as if everybody is the same. There is so much of you that you rationalize away, that you do not put on your list of who am I being. You think that only the things that may be written in lights is worth seeing, as if only the outer edges of a jigsaw puzzle create the picture. The outer pieces create the boundaries, the framework. It is the multitude of inner pieces that bring forth the color, the vibrancy, the tapestry of who you are. And you may now move your attention further up the spine to your solar plexus, pulling the earth energy up into your solar plexus, where the power of you and the powerlessness of you sit. And here in the solar plexus, we want you to bring up all of the doubt, the doubting Thomas that lives there. The doubting Thomas of the Bible. Saint Thomas himself doubted the mastery of Christ until Christ performed a miracle before him. And he said, "Forgive me, my Lord. I will never doubt you again." And his Lord replied, "It is not me you doubt, Thomas. It is yourself." And there, in your solar plexus, is your doubting Thomas. Forgive yourself. Let the earth energy that supports every aspect of your physical plane experience wash through your solar plexus and bring forth your doubting Thomas. It is not God you doubt. It is yourself. And here in the solar plexus, the only purpose you have is to illuminate yourself, and in doing so, to radiate that light into the world. There is no other purpose. You are not required to be powerful for others. You are not required to be strong and courageous and brave for others. You are required only to have all of the attributes of the solar plexus chakra. And they are self-respect, self-esteem, authentic sense of one's own power to be who you are. And here, where your gut instinct lies, where your survival instinct lies, where your intuition rings alarm bells for you, is another innate talent. So set your doubting Thomas aside and pull the energy all the way up into that core of your being, in your heart, And breathe deeply and rest for a moment. This is hard work. It is a high vibrational meditation, and you will have to repeat it in order to fully experience it. Do not lose heart now. You are all doing very well. So just breathe and rest and breathe and rest. And now bring your attention to the 12th chakra at the top of your head. And let's draw down the platinum energy all the way down into your crown chakra at the top of your head. The crown chakra is a 1,000-fold petal. It holds all of your pure potential. It holds the glory of who you were in every lifetime and who you will be in every lifetime yet to come, fully available in the now. It is the chakra of divinity, the chakra of your goddess energy and your God energy. It is the chakra through which your ascended masters stroke you and play with you and caress you and love. It is a sensual chakra in that it opens up and blossoms to feel the world around you. And it is able to receive energy via osmosis. It is one of our favorite chakras because when it blossoms, it opens up and it holds you up like a chalice to be filled by the spirit realm at large. And then we may fill you with light. And then we may fill you with imagination and ideas. Then we may fully inspire you. So let your crown chakra open up more often. Draw the energy down from it and bring it all the way down. Bring your divine potential with it, all the way down to your third eye. The third eye chakra in the center of your brow is no less mystical and no less powerful than any other chakra. And although it only has 2 petals to manage your existence in the duality, it holds not just your psychic knowledge, not just your capacity for grand and masterful intuition, not just all of the information of your past lives. It holds there in the center of your third eye your complete oneness connection to self within all other souls. While your crown may hold your greatest potential as your own masterpiece, the third eye helps you to find that masterpiece in all other souls. And that is the glory of love expressed. There in the center of your third eye is your ability to be at one, in complete synchronistic harmony with every soul you meet, just by acknowledging that there too am I. So let us draw that energy all the way down into your throat chakra. For everyone doing this meditation right now, this is the most challenging of the upper chakras, the most challenging of the soul chakras. Your throat chakra is your chakra of expression, the chakra of human rights, you may say, from a soul perspective. It is the chakra of integrity and truth. It is the chakra where you have to make conscious choices about how to bring the best of you into this plane and make a statement of who you are without damaging or hurting or degrading or humiliating others. Here you have to express your humility before God and all else. Here you have to be present to hear, feel, taste, smell, and know what you say before you say it. This chakra is also a space of huge challenge for love. It is from here that love must be totally expressed. No matter how often we feel love for others, it is required on the human plane that we speak it, that we say it, that we acknowledge it out loud. No one reads your mind. No one knows what you know. No one knows what you feel or experience within yourself. And this chakra must be courageous enough to very simply say so. This chakra must open up and be willing to flow in the hope, the desire, even the need to meet with approval outside. All human beings have this challenge. So bring that energy down from your throat into the center of your heart. Bring it there to meet all of the energy from your soul, human chakras or lower chakras. Let it all flow into your heart center and focus. How does your heart feel now? Is there physical pain? Is there the sensation of being burdened? Does your heart feel heavy? What is going on there at the center of the 12-petaled heart center? Are those petals still open? Or is all the energy pouring into it too much to bear? Are all the skills and talents and natural resources that you have brought from your pure potential and your soul blueprint and your willingness to express yourself in harmony or in conflict with your human chakras? Are they falling into alignment? Or are they standing on opposite sides of your body, unwilling to meet? Let all of the energy pour into your heart center and feel it flowing inward, both back and front, and outward, both back and front. And breathe in and out in order to dispel any of the tension, any of the weightiness, any of the physical pain that resides there. Just breathe in and out and let your upper chakras and lower chakras meet. Allow the energy of your upper chakras and lower chakras to acknowledge each other here in the center of compassion, in the center of your greatest vulnerability and your grandest strength. Your heart center is the center of forgiveness and love. It is the center of your willingness to create from love, and even in the duality, to destroy from love. It is the center where your goddess meets your God energy, and they agree to be in communion with each other. It is where you store your mistrust and your willingness to have faith and practice it daily. And of course, it is where you believe you become broken. So allow all 12 petals to receive the energies of your upper centers and your lower centers. Let all of the systems of 12 that exist here in your heart chakra, whether it's your birth chart or your sacred contracts chart, whether it's your zodiac or the planets, whether it's the ascension models or the different archangel models or gods and goddesses models or ascended masters models, it doesn't matter what classification system you have. Let all 12 petals be filled with the energy of your upper chakras and your lower chakras. Let the energy of who you are become tangible in your heart center. You are human and you are divine. You are yin and yang. You are purposeful and wasteful. You are useful and abuseful. You are normal and erratic. You are light and dark. You are a magnificent masterpiece of God, and you are the shadows. You are all this in one. You are talented and you are scared. You practice faith and you have doubt. You are all this in one. And there in the core of your heart, when we look at the multitude of attributes and characteristics that make up you, do you really know? Do you really feel? Do you really think that this magnificence has been born for only one purpose? Here in your heart center, in every classification system you know, you are serving a purpose. Ask yourself, when I gaze outward in my life, and I have a multi-dimensional life, how am I serving a purpose? At work, at home, with friends, in my community, in a variety of clubs and groups and memberships. How am I serving a purpose culturally and religiously? How am I serving a purpose spiritually? Do I serve a purpose by using the route that I take to work every day? Do I serve a purpose by paying my taxes? Am I serving a purpose just by living and working at living fully? Do I serve a purpose when I smile at the stranger in the queue? Do I serve a purpose when I am willing to be patient and to wait? Do I serve a purpose when I pay the bills on time? Do I serve a purpose when I employ others, or guide others, or teach others? or demonstrate for others? Do I serve a purpose when I inspire others? Do I serve a purpose when I set people aside, when I let them go, when I refuse to rescue and intervene? You are a multi-dimensional being, and you serve multiple purposes. Take a good look at your life, and now ask yourself, which one of those is the most important feeling of fulfillment for you? Of all the beings and all of the roles that you are currently playing, which one of those is the most fulfilling for you? Where does your heart go first? Where does your heart flow first? And what does your heart see? And before your mind grabs a hold of the feeling and the image and the knowing, store it in your heart. Store it where it belongs and keep it safe. Bring it out for exploration later. And on a deep breath in, focus your attention on that heart center. Ensure that the 12 petals are flowing freely, that they are still in full blossom. Ensure that the energy is flowing downward and upward, and inward and outward simultaneously. And set a clear intention for your energy system to be sealed. We set a clear intention for your entire auric field to be sealed, to be closed off from external influences that may negate or undermine its current flow. And on a deep breath in, bring yourself back to the current moment, here and now.